So you see the people like Alex Hermazzi, Cody Sanchez, Jason Stack, and you're like, how have they done this? They have truly mastered the power of building both an online community and an offline community and shown us how whenever you do both, they come together and they create this cult-like following for you. In today's video, I want to show you specifically how you, even if you have no following online or in person, can start creating that in-person network. Now for the online piece, I have a ton of videos covering exactly how to build this from scratch, so I will link some of those below. But today specifically, I'm going to focus on how you can build this offline following, how you can be the Jason Stats of the accounting world to whatever niche you're working with. I'm going to do that with you. And not only am I going to just tell you about it, I'm actually doing it with you live so you can see what it's like when you put it into practice. If we have yet to meet before, my name is Katie Thomas. I'm a CPA and run Leaders Online. We're a digital marketing agency that works with firms all over the US. Some firms are in the top 100, some are just 1 or 2 partners, so we see a lot. Alongside this, we also have an AI consulting agency where we help firms implement AI. Now, what's happening right now is prior to social media, everything was about proximity. It was about who you physically knew and maybe who they knew, and connections had to really go from starting from who you knew. Then we had social media, and this opened us up into just a world of opportunities. But what happened over time is trust really deteriorated. People got scammed. There were too big of promises. There are just so many ads online. And social media, it's so important today, but the bar to actually get someone's trust is a lot higher. And this is where starting to move back towards what we used to do, face-to-face, human-to-human connection, it matters more than ever. So that way, when someone meets you in person and they like you, they get to know you, they get to trust you, and then they follow you online, they continue to get to know you, they continue to trust you, that feeds into one another. The same holds true if they see you online, they get to know you, they like you, they trust you, and then they meet you in person, it accelerates that. And online, again, there are a lot of trainings I've done on how you can build that online. But today, I want to talk about how you can build that offline presence and you can really be the center of it. You can be the person that brings everyone together. And it's not hard to do at all. So let's talk about it. The first thing I want you to do is think about a topic that you can present on for about an hour that is super helpful to your niche. What I'm going to do is I'm specifically going to think about a topic that is helpful for firms looking to implement AI. And so my topic is going to be about using Claude Cowork in your firm. And we're going to talk about what it is, give some practical use cases that can really get the firms some actionable, tangible ideas to get started with it. I know I can talk about this for an hour. Chad, my business partner, he can, starts great conversations, and it's something that people are really interested in. Perfect. I have my topic. I'm not going to do a whole lot with that until I get to this next step. Step 2 is going to be to get a list of around 100 people in your niche that you want to invite to actually call. Yes, I said call, and I'm going to do a call with you live to show you how I present this idea to them, because what I want to do first is I have this idea and then I want to run it by them to say, hey, would you be interested in coming to a presentation on this or a meet on this? If no one's interested, okay, this is not a good idea. Let's think about something else. All right, so I have a list here of some CPAs, and I'm just going to start by starting at the top, and I'm going to call that phone number. So I'll do that live with you now. Okay, just typing the number into my phone, hit call.
For calling. Please listen to the following options until menu choose. For appointment and general inquiries, press 1. For payroll, press 2. Press 3. Press 4.
I'm just going to go with 1 with appointments.
The person you are trying to reach is unavailable. Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
Hi, my name's Katie Thomas. I'm a CPA calling from down the road in Olathe, and I'm getting together a group of CPAs to do a workshop on implementing Claude Cowork into our firms. I wanted to see if or anyone else on the team would be interested in joining. If so, let me know. My number's and I'd love to have you join us. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. So they didn't answer. Totally fine. You're going to probably get quite a few voicemails. You're going to talk to front desk people. Totally fine. I'll just keep going. So I'm going to go ahead and call the next person now. I will leave a note in my spreadsheet, left voicemail. Okay, let's try one more together. Put it in my phone. See. Okay, calling the next one. My name's Katie Thomas. I'm a CPA calling from Olathe, and I was wondering if anyone at your firm might be interested in joining myself and some other CPAs at a workshop on how to use Claude Cowork at your firm.
No, I don't think so. Okay?
No worries. Just wanted to invite you guys. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you too.
Bye-bye. So there's a no. Sometimes people might not be interested. Let's try one more. I will say that last one, I recommend if you can find the name of someone. That last one I called, there was no name. It was just a firm name. It's a lot easier if you can say, hey, is Scott there? So you're like talking to a real person. All right. Okay. Let me call.
This is Amy speaking.
Hi, Amy. This is Katie Thomas. I'm a CPA. I'm calling from down the road in Olathe. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today, Katie?
I'm doing great. I was wondering if you'd be interested in joining a few of us other CPAs for a Claude Cowork workshop.
Oh, I've been hearing about that. I've been kind of interested. What day and what time?
So it'll be on June 27th at 10:30 a.m. if that's something that could work for your schedule.
You know what? Could you send that over to me and then get that with you? But I'm absolutely interested if I'm available.
Awesome. What is a good email for you? Perfect. I'll email it over and I've got your number, so I'll be in touch shortly.
Oh, awesome, Katie. Thanks.
Okay. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. So we've got Amy. Amy said that she's very interested. We'll definitely email her more details, follow up with her, and then we can go ahead and do one more after this. So let's go ahead and try this one. I also don't have a name for this one, but who knows? Let's give it another try.
Cheers.
Can I help you?
Hi, my name is Katie Thomas. I'm a CPA calling from down the road in Olathe. How are you?
Fine.
I was calling to see, we are getting together just a group of CPAs for just a little informal meetup, and we're having someone present on Claude Cowork and how you can use it at your firm. And I wanted to see if this is something you guys might be interested in joining us.
What was it called?
Claude Cowork, it's a AI platform. Have you heard of that?
No, I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, so it's something like, kind of like ChatGPT. Have you heard of that one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so Claude Cowork, it's like ChatGPT, but it can do a lot more. And so there's just a lot of things we can do at the firm, and wanted to get together some other CPAs if you guys might be interested in joining.
To learn about Claude Cowork.
Yeah.
A little informational meeting?
Yes.
Okay. When is that gonna be?
It is going to be on June 27th.
At what time?
At 10:30 a.m.
Is this a good number for her to call you back? And it's the owner here at the office.
Yes.
I can forward this information to her, and if something she'll be interested in.
Yes, this would be perfect. Or is there a good email where I can also follow up with her at? Perfect. Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a great day.
You
So,
too.
bye-bye. Okay, so that one, I got an email. I'll follow up with. Also, like I said before, it's a lot easier if you have somebody, actual name that you're calling to say, hi, is Joy there? And you can have a little bit more of a conversation with them. But that is the general idea. I called 5 people yesterday and 3 did say yes. So you're going to have some wins, some losses, some not answers. But I would go through this until I have a good number is 15, 20 people that say yes. You don't need a lot of people saying yes, but you do want enough that show, okay, this is worth me setting something up for. And once you have that, then what I want you to do is actually start looking for places to hold this. Before you have those yeses, before you're sure that this is a good idea, enough people want to attend, there's no point to actually go out and look for a place to hold this event, right? Because we don't even know if it's going to go on. Now, if you go into Claude or ChatGPT or one of those places, you can ask for where they recommend that you host this meeting for people with X number, and it'll give you places that range in affordability with different options if you want to cater food. If you don't, you can really make this as basic as you want. You could rent likely a room from your local library. There's so many ways to make this very simple and very easy. So don't stress yourself out over trying to put on the big event. Now, once we know, okay, who's coming, we have a spot rented. Now let's circle back to really finalize that presentation. Now at the event, I actually want you to take pictures, be very engaged, but take pictures, record your session so that afterwards you can post this, you can tag them, you can add them, and they can continue to follow along your journey online. This is only going to help you build that connection between that online and offline presence. So that's the strategy. It's super easy to implement. It does not take a lot of time up front for you to test your idea. So you just come up with the idea, then you get that list and you call. If no one's interested, then that's your sign. Hey, maybe that's not either the best idea or it's not the best idea right now, because what people are interested in right now can change down the road. So get an idea, test it. When enough people have committed, find your place, and don't overcomplicate it. Make it very simple. People are craving that in-person connection more than ever now, and be the one that creates it. People will always remember if you help them have an experience. So I hope this was helpful. If you like this video, please like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on the next one, and I'll catch you then. Bye now.